Alrighty, let's get it going. Thanks for coming to Equipment Bootcamp this evening, y'all. Glad to have you. Let's go ahead and get started with just some jumping jacks to get the body temperature up, and then we'll get into some more targeted warm-up exercises before we get into the workout itself. So we're going jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, y'all, if you have music and you want to jam that on your end, by all means, get the tunes going. Just make sure you have yourself muted. We don't want to be getting in trouble with the YouTube police. All right, y'all, a couple more seconds here. And 3, 2, 1. Time. Nicely done. All right, now we're going to move to a combo move here. We're going to pull the knee up. So pull it in towards your chest. Then let go of it. We're going to step forward into a lunge. I want you to sink down. Bring your elbow, let me give you this front view, elbow down towards the floor. Once you do that, you're going to put your hand down on that same elbow, and then you're going to open up. We're not done yet. Then you're going to push the floor away from you. Get a hamstring stretch, and then stand up. So a lot going on there. Let's run through it a couple more times. Let's do opposite leg now, knee to chest. Work on that balance, step forward. Same side elbow, comes to instep. Bounce a little bit. Feel that stretch in the hip capsule. Hand comes down. Open up with the other arm. Push the floor away from you. Perfect. We're gonna do a couple more of these. Knee in. Woo. You lose your balance like me, regain it. Step forward. Elbow to instep. Hand comes down, open up, push the floor away. This is called the greatest stretch, world's greatest stretch. As you can tell, it hits just about everything. So it's definitely my favorite warm-up exercise. When I don't want to do a ton of warm-up exercises and I just want to get everything warmed up quickly. So it's a good bang for your buck warm-up exercise. All right, y'all, let's do one more on each side from wherever you're at. And you can even rotate both ways if you want before you drive that floor away. It's up to you. All right. Next, let's do inchworm with a push-up. Hands come down. Walk it out. Give me the push-up in this top position. Go from the feet if you can. Squeeze those glutes. Keep your core tight. And then bring your feet back towards your hands. Try to get those feet as close to your hands as you can before you stand all the way up. You should be feeling that nice hamstring tension built up on the back of those legs as you're walking up into this position here. Let's do a couple more. Perfect. One more from wherever you're at now. Perfect. All right, shake it out. Next, we're going to do just a couple static hold Y raises. So feet are hip width apart, knees are soft, drive those hips back. I want 10 raises, thumbs towards the ceiling, elbows are straight, warming up that back. We are going to be doing some bent over rows today with our weight implements. So this is going to help get that posterior or back side of the body warmed up. Once you've got 10, I want you to give me 5 W's. So our W is here, knee or elbows bent a little less than 90 degrees. You're hinged and we're coming up. 5. Once you've got 5 there, our last one is we're doing T's. So palms towards the floor. 5 of these. Slight hold at the top. Once you've got those done, shake it out. Hope y'all are feeling a little pretty warm now. Grab a little bit of water. I suggest having a towel handy too. We're gonna start with a dumbbell / backpack, whatever you're using, rep ladder for the first 15 minutes of class. It's kind of like an AMRAP, but I want y'all to follow me on pacing. We're gonna go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 with a little bit of rest in between. We'll do it together. Then we'll rest for a second before we go back down. We'll see how far we can get. 2 through 10 is 30 reps for each exercise. If we can get on the way down, that's another 30 reps. So you're looking at 60 total times 5 different exercises. So we got a lot of volume today. That's going to be our strength work. And then we're going to finish with the last 10 minutes of class being a high intensity interval or a HIIT accumulator workout or accumulator set where we've got 4 exercises there. We add 1 each time. I'll explain it a little better once we get to it. So let's go ahead, get your dumbbells ready. We're gonna get that timer started here in just a second. And then you're just gonna be following me on these moves. So we're gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, grab those dumbbells or that backpack. We're gonna lift it up. We're gonna start with a reverse lunge. We're doing 2 on each leg. Let's step back with the right leg first. Make sure that left foot toe is pointed forwards. We're gonna step back, come up, squeeze that glute of the left leg. Let's do another one. Squeeze. Now right leg is staying put. Left leg is coming back for our 2. Once we got 2 there, we're going to bring the dumbbells up, clean them up to shoulders. Give me 2 overhead presses. Squeeze those glutes, keep your core tight. Press over your head, elbows straight, come back down. Give me another one. Perfect. Next, dumbbells come down. We're getting into that hinge position that we were just for that warm up. Elbows close to the body, pull, squeeze, come back down, pull, squeeze, come back down again. Now we're moving to the floor. So work to your back. I want you to start here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get into a glute bridge. So push through your heels, squeeze your glutes. Elbows come to the floor. They press back up. That's 1. They come down again. Press back up. That's 2. Then we're gonna get rid of them. I know 2 seems really low. Don't worry, we're gonna move these reps up as we go. And then the last thing is we've got an Otis-up, which is a weighted sit-up. So I want you to grab your dumbbell by either side of your backpack, and I want you to try to sit up as you press over your head. Okay, so there's 1. Let's do another one. And 2, weight comes down. That's our 5 exercises. Now that you know what they are, let's bounce back through it again. 4 reps this time. We're going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Laddering all the way up. All right, y'all, grab those dumbbells. Right leg steps back first. Let's get 4. Knee comes close to the floor or touches it very lightly. Take your time here. Once you get 4 on the left leg, you're going 4 on the right leg. Try to keep your chest upright here. Then we got our overhead press next. Clean them up. Squeeze those glutes. Give me 4 presses over your head. Elbows as straight as you can. Make sure you're pushing your head all the way through on those. Then they come down, hinge. Give me 4 rows. Sweep those elbows back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Then we're moving to the floor. Chest press with that glute bridge hold. So we get into position, bridge up, elbows come down towards the floor, then they press back up together. Once you've got those 4, remember to stay on the floor. Get rid of 1 dumbbell, or if you're using your backpack, use that. And we're gonna sit up with it for 4. If you need to, straight legs is gonna be easier to sit up. So you got a couple options there. Perfect. All right, now that we've gone through it together, I'm gonna let y'all run wild with it. If you wanna go off pace and not with me, by all means, just remember we're going to 6 reps this time. Starting with that reverse lunge. Remember, grab some water, rest whenever you need it. Oh, keeping the left, remember, start with your left leg first. That's the one that's gonna stay stationary on these reverse lunges. And remember, setup is really important with here. Make sure that toe is pointed directly forward so that that knee tracks the toes. Whew. Stay with it, y'all. Once you get those 6, remember, next move is overhead press. Feet hip width apart. Squeeze those glutes. Core stays tight. 6 presses. Then we're going bent over row. Remember, feet are hip width apart. Driving those elbows up in a sweeping fashion, not a straight up and down fashion. We sweep with them when we get more back activation. Once you've got those 6, you're moving to the floor for the chest press. Nice work, y'all. We got 5 minutes down, 10 to go here. Remember, it starts off easy, but boy, does it get harder as we get higher in these reps. And then remember, the last exercise here, the 5th one, is that weighted sit-up. Give me that big exhale every time you sit up. Once you finish that 6 rep round, grab a little bit of water. We got plenty of time here. We're definitely going to make it to at least 10. Hopefully we can start making it down too. So when you're ready, we're on our 8 rep if you're following me. Let's get set up. For that reverse lunge, left leg first. When I say left leg, that's the one that's going to stay stationary. And we're sinking, taking a big step back, making sure that the weight is situated around the middle of my foot, closest to my heel. I don't want the heel coming up. If that's the case, you're probably taking too narrow of a step back. Take it a little wider. Control that descent. Don't just fall towards the floor. Remember, exercise 2 is overhead press. Trying to get full range of motion here with my shoulders. by making sure that my arms finish behind my ears at the top here, or close to it. Next, we got that bent over row. Big squeeze every time you pull those elbows up. I know the weight's getting heavier. You need to rest for a second, give your muscles a little break, and then you can pick up where you left off and finish off those reps. Remember, after that bent over row, we're going down to the floor for the chest press, and then we've got that weighted sit-up. Don't forget about your hips here. Push through those heels. Squeeze your butt. And remember, stay down for that weighted sit-up. Press over your head as you work your way up. That's making that weight push back down on you, and it's making sure that it's challenging you. Perfect, y'all. We got 5 minutes to go. As we get deeper into this, and these reps are getting higher, we're working towards our 10 rep set. I want you to make sure you're resting when you need it. Don't feel like you have to keep up with me, or stay with me if you want to take less rest than I'm taking. That's completely fine. Do what works best for you. I don't want you feeling like you're failing any of these exercises. If you can't get those reps, don't be afraid to stop. Give yourself a quick 20 seconds and then start again. All right, y'all. If you're with me, we're going for that 10 rep set. Highest amount of reps we're doing today. It's gonna be hard. Focus on your technique here. Don't let it go out the window. And we'll get this done. Focus on your knee tracking. I want to see it over the laces of your shoe. Woo. 10 got the leg burning. Shake it out if you need to. And then start with the other leg when you're ready. Woo. Stay with it, y'all. Almost there, 3.5 minutes to go. We got the overhead press after that lunge. This is definitely probably going to be one where you might only get half the reps. I know my shoulders are toast right now, so I'm going to put mine down, rest for a couple seconds, and then finish off my remaining 5 reps. If you can go all the way through, go on with your bad self. I'll be following right behind. Remember, exhale every time you go through the harder part of the motion. For that here, whew, I'm out of breath. For that here, it's when you press over your head. Obviously, for the next move, on the bent over row, it's going to be pulling up and rowing. So I'm going to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Then after that bent over row, we're moving it down to the floor for our chest press. Let's see if we can make it all the way through. We got 2 minutes to go. We're bridging up, holding this bridge position as we do our chest press. On this chest press, make sure the elbows aren't coming out super, super wide. We want them about 45 degrees away from the body. Once you got your 10 there, move it to just 1. We got our 10 Otis-ups. Remember, you can straighten your legs if you want to make it slightly easier. If you need to, you can completely get rid of the dumbbell and just do a straight leg sit-up. All right, y'all, final 60 seconds. If you're already past the 10, remember you're going down to 8. See if we can't get lunges done on each leg before our time is up for this section. Got 45 seconds to go. This is it, y'all. Home stretch, 30 seconds to go. Don't quit yet. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Time. Nicely done, y'all. Shake it out. Catch your breath first, then grab a little bit of water. Maybe if you can raise your arm up high enough, give yourself a pat on the back. That was not easy. Hopefully y'all enjoyed getting a taste of that dumbbell kind of rep ladder complex. We call those a complex when we put a large number of exercises together and we go through them without putting the equipment down. I know we put it down a couple times, but for the vast majority of that, we always had those dumbbells in our hand. And of course, that gives us great grip strength work. That gives us great core work without even doing much, just holding them. All right, y'all, keep resting. We got 2 minutes of rest here, so you're looking at about a minute left. So make sure you slow down that breathing. Try to get yourself back to baseline. Remember, inhales through the nose and then exhales through the mouth that take longer than the inhale are going to really help to lower that respiratory rate, get you breathing a little slower. All right, y'all. So now we're moving to the second part of the workout. This is going to be definitely less weight-based. It's going to be more cardio-based. We are going to be using our dumbbells or our backpack, whatever we have, for one of these exercises. We got 4 of them. And so the way this is going to work, we call this a HIIT Interval Accumulator. So I want you working high intensity when we're on, and I want you completely resting on the off. We got 20 seconds on, 5 seconds off, and I know what you're thinking, only 5 seconds. Don't worry, we're gonna start with exercise 1 for 20 seconds, then we rest for a full 25, then we do exercise 1 and 2, 20 on, 5 off, and then we rest 25 seconds. We go up the lat, we go up and accumulate, and then we drop them back off. So at the very top of this, it's going to be exercise 1, 2, 3, and 4 with very little rest, only 5 seconds between each. Then we're gonna rest for a minute before we go back the other way we came. I know it sounds confusing, just stay with me. So let's start with our very first exercise, which is a low jack. And so our exercises that we're doing for this, I want you to sink down and we're jumping our feet in and out. You want a little lower impact version, step each foot out. Notice my hips are staying low in like a half squat. Keep your chest up to keep the back flat. Our second exercise is going to be a half burpee. Hands come down, kick out or step out. Then step or jump back in, work your way up and hop. Third exercise is going to be the one with the dumbbells. We're going to do a hang clean to press. So you're here, you're going to dip your hips back, sweep them up, press over your head. It's meant to be really quick. So notice when I let them down, my hips are already coming back to try to help swing them up. And then our last exercise is going to be using our weight implement again, and it's going to be a wood chop. Feet are even with each other. I want you to squat down a little bit, use your core, keep it tight, thrust it up, back down, up again. So we got 2 on one side, 2 on the other. All right, y'all, let's get it going. We're starting with low jacks. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Sink down, and we're doing low jacks. And I know that explanation was very confusing. This format is very confusing. So hopefully it'll make more sense as we get into it. 3, 2, 1, time. Now we rest. We get a full 25 to rest here. Then we're going to do the low jacks again. 5 seconds of rest, then we're doing our half burpee. So we're here. And then we get to 25 seconds of rest. So each time we're accumulating one of those 4 exercises. All right, low jacks, 3, 2, 1, sink down, hopping out or stepping out. Stay low, keep that chest up. I know the legs are already burning from all those lunges we did. This is the last part of class. 3, 2, 1, time. 3, 2, 1, half burpees, going now. Kick out, kick back in, hop up. If you need a step out, you can definitely do that. Stay with it, y'all. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. 25 seconds to rest. Catch your breath. Now we're doing exercise 1, 2, and 3. 3 is using those dumbbells for that clean to press. Stay with me, y'all. We only got 2 more rounds before we get a 1-minute rest. 3, 2, 1. Low jacks going now. Stay with me. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. All right, half burpee coming up. 3, 2, 1. Go. Remember, when you're doing these burpees, keep your core tight. I don't want to see those hips sag. 3, 2, 1. Grab your dumbbells. Clean and press. 3, 2, 1, go. Swing them up, press over your head. Back down, hips back, then forward. Use your legs to help get the weights to your shoulders, and then press them over your head. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. We're almost to the top. We got about 15 more seconds to rest. We got to go through all that and add the wood chops, 2 on each side. So starting with low jacks, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Sink down, hop those feet out or step them out. We just want to make sure that you got those hips low, knees are staying behind the toes. 3, 2, 1, time. Half burpee, 3, 2, 1, go. Stay with me, y'all. I know you're breathing heavy. Keep pushing. We finish this set here. We got a full minute to rest. 3, 2, 1, time. Grab those dumbbells. Got our clean and press. Going now. Last time doing this clean and press for this set. You do side view. And we got 3, 2, 1, time. 1 dumbbell down. Feet hip width apart. And we're going. Chop across your body. 2. Bring it to the other side. 2. Keep your core tight. I don't want to see much rotation with your body. I want it just your arms moving. And time. Whew. Good job, y'all. All right, full minute to rest. Whew, that was tough. Catch your breath. Grab water, towel off if you've got one and you need it. So hopefully that formatting makes a little more sense now. Starts off easy and gets really, really hard. Y'all did great though. We made it up. Now we've got to go back down. So what we're looking at is we're going backwards now. So we're going 4, 3, 2, 1, long rest, 4, 3, 2, long rest, 4, 3, and then the fourth exercise, which is those wood chops, one last time by themselves, and then that is it for the class. So you made it this far, stay with me. We just got to make it down this interval accumulator, and we will have had a darn good workout. All right, y'all, get that 1 dumbbell ready. We're starting with wood chops. We're going in 15 seconds. So remember, keep your feet hip width apart. Drive your feet into the floor. A little bit of a squat, but I want most of the movement with your arms with this staying stable. That's what's going to help work the core. All right, let's get set up. 3, 2, 1, go. 2 on each side. So once you get 2 on this side, bring it back down, switch your hand position, and then go 2 on this side. Three, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, now we got our clean and press. We're going backwards now. 3, 2, 1, go. Clean, press, hips back, hips forward, clean it, press it over your head. Stay with me, y'all. This is the hardest round of going down. We're gonna drop 1 exercise off as we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, quick change, half burpee. Going now. Stay with me, y'all. If you need to rest, rest whenever you need it. 3, 2, 1. All right, last time doing low jacks, and we're dropping it off. 3, 2, 1, sink down, and we're hopping out. Stay with it. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, time. 25 seconds to rest. Whew. All right, that was the hardest round. Now we're doing 4, 3, 2. No more low jack. All right, 10 seconds. Grab that dumbbell. We got our wood chops coming up next. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, 2 on each side. Keep your core tight. A little bit of a squat. Get a little bit of help from those legs. And time. All right, now we got our clean and press. Hips back, hips forward. Press it over your head. Stay with me, y'all. We got our half burpee after this. 3, 2, 1, time. Half burpee going now. Last time doing these. We're slowly dropping one exercise off each time. The end is near. Don't quit on me yet. 3, 2, 1, time. 25 seconds to rest. That was our last time doing those half burpees, thank goodness. And we got our wood chops and then hang clean and press next. 2 more rounds, y'all, stay with me. All right, go ahead, grab those. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, whoops, sorry, wood chop. Sorry to confuse y'all. Drop one of those. Get your 2 on each side. Just trying to keep you on your toes, you know? Big exhale when you drive that across your body. 3, 2, 1. All right, now grab the second one. And then we got our hang, clean, and press. Hips back, hips forward. Use that momentum to get those dumbbells up to your shoulder. And then big press over your head. Last time doing these. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, y'all, this is it. We made it this far. One more set of wood chops and we are done. We got 10 seconds. Give me everything you got here. I want to see you working with speed. Don't throw it into your ceiling, but I want you to imagine you are. 3, 2, 1, go. 2 on each side. Don't let those knees collapse in. If you can help it. And we got 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. Good job. We made it. All right, walk it out, shake those arms out. Catch your breath real quick, grab some water, and then we will do a couple stretches to finish. Remember, try not to stay stagnant. I know that's what you want to do after all the movement we just did, but keep that blood flowing so that it's not pulling up on any particular area of the body. Big inhales through the nose, bigger exhales through the mouth. Give me a couple more of these. I know it's hard when you're still breathing heavy, but even consciously trying to slow it down is going to help to get you back to baseline quicker. All right, y'all. So give me a forward fold here. Let's reach up. Do a couple stretches to finish. Get up on your tippy toes. Reach, 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 reach. And then let your arms fall, forward fold. Let those arms hang. Heads relax between the arms. Let's sway back and forth a little bit. Shift your weight from left to right, right to left. Perfect. Come on up. Slowly. Want y'all to get close to something in case you need the balance help. Cross ankle over on opposite thigh. We're going to sit our hips back for a figure 4 glute stretch. If you want to test your balance, you don't need something near you. You want to enhance this stretch a little bit, you can push down slightly on the knee. If you want to bring your hands to heart, by all means, you can do that. Hold for a couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of that. Switch legs. Woo. Need some work on this right leg balance. I don't know about y'all if y'all have one side that's better than the other, but I certainly do. There you go. A couple more seconds here. And then slowly come on out of it. I want you to cross one arm over, do a rear delt stretch here. Make sure you're grabbing above the elbow. You can even reach with it to get more stretch through the back, and especially the rear deltoid or that rear shoulder muscle. Kind of 2 for 1 there. Couple more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Bring it out. Switch sides. And 3, 2, 1. Relax. And then we're going to move to a good old quad stretch. Grab that ankle. Make sure you're keeping the knee towards the midline of the body. And then activate that glute. Squeeze that glute, push that hip forward. We want to make sure we get a good quad stretch after all of those lunges that we did. And 3, 2, 1. Relax. Same thing on the other side. Arm comes out to balance if you want, or get close to something. Couple more seconds here, and we'll just do one more to finish. Actually, 2 more. And 3, 2, 1. All right, clasp those hands behind your back. Let's drive down. Palms together is going to make that stretch a little more enhanced. And you can also bring the arms up to feel it a little more. Don't feel like you have to do that, though. If you're already getting a good stretch here low, definitely keep it down there. Feeling that stretch across the front of the chest, shoulders. Now I want you to drive those hips back, kind of forward fold again, keep those hands clasped. And then I want you to get ready to let go of them. Let your arms be dead weight in 3, 2, 1. Let them fall. Then I want you to work your way down to your knees. Let's do a little chaturanga here to get anterior core or our abs stretched. So come on down, keep those knees low, hips low. Drive through your hands, turn your sight up towards the ceiling. Make sure you're creating separation between your shoulders and your ears. Couple seconds here. Focus on your breathing. And then let's drive on back into child's pose. Push through those hands. Reach those hands out as far as you can. Relax your head. Couple nice big deep breaths here and we'll be done. And now that you've got a couple breaths, slowly work your way back up. And that is it. Thank you all so much for coming. Hope you enjoyed that.
Thanks, Justin.
Thank you,
You're
Justin.
welcome.